That breaking news tonight, an officer opens fire in southeast Portland, and now a man is dead. You're watching KOIN 6 News at 6 o'clock. I'm Trevor Ault. We know very few details about this shooting right now, but what we can tell you is that it happened right next to Portland Adventist Christian Academy. That is just east of I-205. Our Jennifer Dowling is live there on the scene. Jennifer, what have you learned?
Good evening, Trevor. Yeah, we're at 96 and Southeast Market Street, and the investigation is underway in that large yellow and white house behind me where the door is still open. Investigators are going in and out. We know that the man was shot and killed somewhere around that home, either inside or outside. We don't know the exact details of that right now, but police say they were called out here around 2 o'clock when someone reported an unwanted person at the home. A neighbor who didn't want to be fully identified told us that man had laid down in the entryway to her neighbor's house. She says he didn't say anything that she could hear, but this was definitely something out of place. She says when the first officer showed up, he began talking to the man, and she went into her house and began going about her business. But shortly after that, she heard a loud bang at her neighbor's home.
He's not talking, he's just laid down, and I called the police. And it was just only one car. He's come and talked to him. Police, police.
The officer did respond to the location on the report that there was a man on the property that refused to leave. As to whether or not he broke into the residence, still early on in the investigation, but something that investigators, as we continue to interview witnesses and people that live at the residence, we look to learn.
That woman told us, the neighbors told her the man had ran inside someone's house at some point during this incident. She said it was a very uncomfortable situation. Now, police couldn't confirm yet whether the man actually went into someone's house or had broken in or ran inside. They were looking into that. They did say that the officer responded first by himself. He did call for backup, and then he reported that he had fired at the man, and also he called for medical personnel to arrive. No word on whether or not the man who was shot had a weapon or not. We do know that that one officer who did fire the shots is placed on administrative leave at this time, and the man who died, his identity is not being released yet, pending an autopsy. Back to you.